the Indian markets also will see that we will open about 50 to 70 points on the higher side in the pre-opening. That is what SGX Nifty is preempting as of now. So let's jump and dive in and let's understand where the market actually stands for today. So Nifty trend today, which will be updated before 7:30 in the morning, is available for your perusal, and you can just go to exoticinvestment.com/nifty trend today. So that itself will give you lots of information about where the market will stand in today's session. So Nifty trend for today, that's on 2nd August 2021. We have lots of resistances as of now, but less of support at this time. Resistances are at 15,800, 15,835, 15,901, 15,918, and 15,958 levels. And the supports are at 15,705, 15,660, and 15,606 levels are the levels of supports for the market. So SGX Nifty was somewhere around 19 points at the time of 7 o'clock, and now it is around 94 points higher. So SGX Nifty is denoting that we'll have a great glorious start for the market in the pre-open. So we'll open positive, we'll have a positive start for the day. And today SGX Nifty, on Friday, SGX Nifty was showing 23 points down, that is 0.54% down. Nasdaq was down by 105.59 points, 0.71% down. Dow Jones was down by 149.06 points, which is 0.42% down. S&P, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones are US markets, so US indices. So we have seen negativity all over the place in US indices on Friday. So that may have been an influence for today's market. However, since this was not a huge downturn, the market was not a huge down. So Nikkei was up by 430 points, 1.58%. Hang Seng was down by 354 points, 1.35. So seemingly all of them together, there was a negative bias for the market. However, SGX Nifty has taken all the negative biases and turned positive, which is 94 points higher in Nifty at SGX Nifty as of now. So 2nd August 2021 Nifty technical analysis for today. We have the resistances at 15,766, 15,800. Most likely 15,766 to 15,800 will be taken down in the pre-open itself. And 15,835 is a resistance, 15,901, 15,915, and 15,952 levels. All are in the red, that is the resistance area. So the levels of support seem to be at 15,705, 15,660, 15,606, and till 15,431 we have the supports. We are most likely going positive in today's session. Probably we may see bit of a downturn from the highs. However, we will probably end up positive in today's session. That is what SGX Nifty is denoting in today's session. Today we'll move open positive as per my analysis, and that is what SGX Nifty is preempting as well. Further move higher towards 15,800 levels. So at this point of time, where is Nifty standing? Nifty is 116 points higher at 9.5, 116 points higher in the pre-open. However, it requires another 2 minutes to settle down. So Nifty trend today will move towards 15,800 on the higher side. It may see a support at 15,766, and if Nifty can't hold 15,766, 15,700 to 15,660 is the levels where we can actually see the market going. Fast stochastic is at 55, denoting we are not in an overbought zone, not in an oversold zone, which denotes that the market may move positive or negative in the market. Slow stochastic is at 52, denoting an up move or a down move. It does not matter. Now MACD is negative, which means that the momentum to move all the way higher or move all the way lower is not good as of now. when the MACD, that is the momentum, is down and the divergence is down, it seems to be on a negative side for the market as of now. So considering all the world markets which is negative, SGX Nifty which is positive, US market which is negative, we have a positive move for the market as of now. Lower is and it may move to 15,800 levels in the beginning and later may move on the higher side. So the support is at 15,766 levels. So considering the trends for today globally, Nifty trend for today is positive as per my analysis in is Nifty trend for today. So that being said, let's jump in and let's understand where the market actually stands at this point of time. Nifty is standing really huge at 111 points higher in the pre-open. So all the candles which has moved on the upper side, every minute candle has moved upside, and seems like we are in a great positive at this point of time. We are opening, mind you, the resistances which I had told you, 15,766, 15,800 and 800, 835, all of them are taken down in the pre-opens up move itself. So now whatever we are actually seeing is 15,835 as support, 15,800 as support, 15,766 as support, 15,700 as support. So all those about three resistances, what was a resistance, has now turned into the positive zone and now become a support for the market. So leave the Nifty to move in the way it actually will, and that is how the market will take you in the blowing trend. So that being said, let us hope that the market actually moves all the way higher, because more higher we go, more our mutual funds move and more our stocks actually move. So that is how the market is. It keeps on moving on a higher side whenever we are in a bullish trajectory. However, we are still in a zone of, we are still in a channel. You can call it as a zone as well. So the channel is from 15,905 levels till 15,950 levels to 15,600 levels. Those are the levels of the ups and the downs we are seeing in the market. So we will see huge moves on the upside or huge moves on the downside within this particular channel, until unless 15,958 is structurally broken and closed above. We will not see more highs. Until the 15,600 mark is down taken and closed below, we will not see a downturn in the market as well. So that being said, we are still in a channel of 15,958 to 15,600 levels. Those are the levels where we will see that the market is actually shifting within. So that will have a effect on the market. Whenever the market is moving towards 15,901 levels, we will have a lot of resistance for the market. So I had already told you 15,900 will be a resistance for the market. So at 15,900, we have stopped multiple times and the market is unable to move above that particular levels. So that being said, let us see in the last 3 months where we have actually captured that 15,900 level and not able to go upside. So this is the time where I say happy to see each and everyone who has joined at this point of time. Hello to everyone, and say hi, say good morning, whatever you want to in the chat, whoever has joined. So hello, good morning to everyone, and hope you will have a very profitable session in today's session. So now 15,900 seems to be a resistance, as I had already told you. How many times we have hit that particular level? Once, twice, thrice, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times we have hit that particular level of 15,900. However, we have not been able to cross that and decisively move above. So only once we have crossed that and moved above and closed above. So no, we have crossed it twice and we have closed above. However, this was a huge resistance for the market. Since that is the case, look at this, within just two candles after we closed above 15,900, we came down to 15,600 on the downside. So that's the huge resistance what the market can actually pose in one particular session. Okay, so from the level of 15,900 where we actually opened 15,750 levels, and then we came all the way down to 15,600 within just two sessions. Okay, so that is the greatest resistance, which is the 15,900 part. So of course 16,000 is a huge resistance for the market. Whatever ends with zero is a resistance, whatever ends with double zero is a huge resistance. Something like 15,900 is a huge resistance, and whatever ends with three zeros, like the higher levels of strike prices like 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, those are huge resistances for Nifty as of now. So those levels 15,000 to 16,000, the transition has been a bit jittery. It went all the way up above 15,000 very easily. However, going above 16,000 is not a easy task for the market. It has tried to cross that particular level multiple times, but it is unable to move above that. So 15,900 seems to be a huge resistance as of now. Since we are at 15,874, we seem that it is possible that we may hit the level of 15,900 again in today's market. Decisively, if we can break it, I am not sure about it, because the structure is so strong. So that particular level of 15,900 is so strong, and the momentum is not good enough in the market. Okay, that I have already on a daily basis I give you the momentum analysis, right? So momentum means that the market's strength in order to go upwards, that is not strong. So at this point of time, so we have the market going in a bit of a sideways move as of now from here onwards. That's the reason 15,900 is not able to be taken down, and the lower channel at the level of 15,600, that is also not able to be taken down. That's what is causing the market to stay in this particular level. So this channel is here to stay for some time until this is break on the higher side or on the lower side. We are about to start the market. The market's open is here almost. So let us see where the market will start. So the market started in the negative. So it opened all the way from the level of 15,874. We have now come down to 15,846 levels. Now we are down, we are at 78 points up, just 78 points up in Nifty. Nifty has continuously seen the negative in the first 1 minute of the market. It is quite possible that 15,850 mark can be held. So 15,850 is a huge support for the market. Since we have taken down 15,850, so the level of 15,835 probably may be tested in today's session. If 15,850 can't be held in the market, then it is quite possible 15,000. Oh, we are already reaching the level of 15,850. Now at 15,843 levels for the market, and now we are up by 80 points at this point of time. So it is quite going on a downside as of now. We went to 15,839. We are now at 75 points high. That's it, just 75 points higher in the market. 15,839 is where we are seeing the market, and wobbling somewhere around 15,839 to 15,845 as of now. So 15,835 was a huge resistance support for the market. Now from the level of 15,840 levels, the market went all the way to 15,851 in the market. So Nifty is seemingly showing a good support at 15,835. Though 15,850 could not hold the market actually gave down the level of 15,850. We actually are going higher than 15,850 as of now, above by holding the support at the level of 15,835. It did not reach the 15,835. It is the support and resistance is like a hot chili powder, so the hotness can be felt from being away as well. So at this point of time, we are at 15,860 levels in Nifty. 98 points higher is where Nifty is actually showing the market moving at this point of time. So we held the support at 15,835 and moving higher at this point. Let us hope that the Nifty is actually able to move on the higher side. More higher we go, more the market will actually flourish, the more stocks will actually flourish. The stocks seem to be moving in the bit of sideways zone. In even the moves of Infi or even the moves of TCS, that's also actually holding on a bit of negative side, though we are actually going positive at this point of time. So we had slipped into negative in Infi and TCS as well, so that is a bit of a concern for the market, because that takes the market in a bit of a sideways zone, and whatever the highs we are actually making probably can't hold up, because that also is a part of the index. So we see that we are currently stationed at 15,858 levels at 96 points higher in Nifty. So Nifty seems to be a bit of on the higher side. It is positive as of now. The market actually see that there was a bit of a downturn in the first two candles. However, we are actually seeing the market flourish from here. It's going higher and going strength to strength, hand in hand strength. So we are seeing that probably the market is going on a bit of a positive note as of now. It is how the market would actually take the position as of now. So let us hope that the market is settling down at one particular level and then going upwards. The level probably at 15,835 is a settler for the market, even though from this particular level of 15,861, if the market supposed to be going on a lower side, we may hold the support at 15,835 levels. And then Mr. Ganesh, hello. And at this point of time, when the market seems to be having a sideways move, when the market is deciding if the market has to go upwards or downwards, the highs and the lows have been plotted. The resistance is at 15,861, which is according to the Fibonacci retracement. Now we are moving slightly higher than 15,861. That is now at 15,868 levels, at 104 points higher, 105 points higher for the market is where we are seeing the markets moving at this point of time. So we have crossed the level of resistance at 15,861. Headed higher is where we are actually seeing the market at this point of time. Look at this. This is a sweet move for the market. If the market could hold this particular level of 15,863 on the on the levels, then probably we may say that the market is on a slight higher note. We had reached the, mind you, on Friday as well, we had reached this particular level of 15,860, and then all the way down we settled at 15,768 levels. So at this point of time, it is quite possible that the resistance is still panning out, because resistance is not a particular level, that is 15,860 or 15,862. It is possible that we are still in a resistance zone and the market may go down from here onwards, okay, until the 15,900 mark is taken up. Then we are still in a negativity for the market, because on Friday as well, we had the same scenario where the market actually went all the way above the 15,860 level, and then came down all the way down to the 15,766 levels, so which is the support, and it came down to the support and we actually closed over there. So that is the level for Nifty as of now. Nifty is seemingly having Mr. Prakash, good morning. And Nifty is seemingly having a bit of a positivity as of now. The markets are going higher highs and higher lows at this point of time. So this was the low, and this was the low, and this is a higher low. And this was the high, and the second high was here. So this was a higher high. So the market gave the bit of negatives, the positive whatever we had above 15,863, and now we are down a bit from the highs of 15,868, 15,869 levels to 15,860 levels, which is 97 points higher. Mind you, we are quite above the 0.5% highs on the market. Nifty is more than 0.5% higher. So we are still in that particular zone of the positivity. I told you that we are still in a resistance zone. So the resistance zone panned out. The level of 15,860 to 15,872 seems to be a bit of resistance for the market as of now. So it came down all the way to the 15,850 mark, and then it is trying to take the support at 15,850, and then we are moving to 15,860 in just 1 minute candle. So from the level of 15,850 to 15,860 is where we are currently at, 97 points higher. You can see, I'll show you SGX Nifty, where the SGX Nifty is standing as of now. SGX Nifty is probably hindering the movement of market as of, yes, quite possible. The SGX Nifty is at 98 points higher in the market. Okay, so 98 points higher is where showing. So it is quite seemingly that SGX Nifty itself is actually moving the market as of now. So it is a bit of a higher side for SGX Nifty, and SGX Nifty holds. We will probably hold the levels of 15,860 levels. Mind you, the is always about 20 to 30 points below the level of 15 of SGX Nifty. Now SGX Nifty is around 15,883, and we are currently at the level of 15,860 levels. So that's the reason we are seeing a bit of a downturn on the market, on the Nifty. So our Indian Nifty will usually have about 20 to 30 points lower in the market. That's the reason the SGX Nifty is influencing the market to go a bit soft when it reaches the level of 15,860 levels. Now we are at 15,863 for the market. I'll give you a different perspective for the market as well. Just a minute, I'll try to share my other screen as well to give a bit of a different scenario, different opinion about Nifty, where the Nifty may actually stand, where the supports can actually hold. We can actually look at Nifty, and let's jump in and let's make sense as of now. Let me share my other screen. So I'm trying to give you different scenarios of Nifty, because we can see that the market is kind of in a bullish zone. Okay, market is bullish. However, it is quite possible that the bullishness is probably on a bit of a verge towards the bearish note when it actually reaches the resistance. We are continuously look at this level 15,864. It's continuously being battered around those particular levels. The market is unable to move above this particular level of 15,863 to 15,864 levels. Continuously it's being battered down. It's being battered on the downside continuously for the market as of now. So that is the way the market is actually seeming that so we are supposed to hold this particular level of at 15,850 levels. That's one of the reasons we are seeing that the market seems to be a bit of jittery around this particular level of the 15,863 levels. You can see continuously that market is trying to go above this particular level. However, it's unable to move above that particular level. That is because there is a particular level of resistance at this time. So resistance zone in a particular range of 15,860 levels to 15,872 levels. So those levels, look at the Bollinger Band on the higher side. So whenever the market is trying to go above this particular level of Bollinger Band, the market is continuously down. Okay, and seems like the market is having a bit of resistance and continuously being battered down from the level of the resistance zone of 15,872 to 15,860. So we have again hit the highs on the market. We are now at 15,860. Let us see where the Nifty futures is standing. Nifty futures, August Nifty futures is standing somewhere at 15,872.9. So that's also continuous. Look at the market, man. It's continuously a sideways move. It is not able to move higher or lower from there onwards. It's continuously being just within that particular range of just a tight range of about how much? So from 15,874 till 15,840 levels. That's the only range. Just within the 40 points range, the market is just wavering around. So it is not able to move all the way higher or move all the way lower. So it is just hovering around that particular level. 15,877 is where Nifty futures is standing, and Nifty is currently standing at 15,869 for the market. So that is where our technical analysis. So until we reach, when we reach this particular higher band at Bollinger Bands, somewhere around 15,800, what is this particular level? So around this particular level of 15,000, what is this? So around this particular level of 15,890 levels, that's a big resistance for the market. 15,901 is anyways a resistance. 15,890 seems to be a bit of a negative zone for the market. When we reach this higher Bollinger Band, it is quite possible that we may drag down from the market, and we may go all the way down to the 15,800 mark in order to make some sense for the market to move upwards. So the market has to retract when the market goes upwards, right? So that's the way. Probably when we reach the level of 15,890, we may drag down to 850 or around 800 level in order to go more upwards, is what the Bollinger Bands is actually denoting. The market is probably having a bit of a positivity in today's session. We are 101 points higher in the market as of now, and seemingly that the market is in a particular positive zone, and SGX Nifty is also positive, which is driving the markets positive. So we are now 103 points higher at 15,866. We are in a positive zone for the market, and we are moving continuously higher. And 15,872, when it has gone on the higher side, 15,900 will be achieved, and 15,901 to 15,918, that's one more resistance zone, and one more resistance zone at 15,918. If that is taken, 15,958 also be taken away. So let's see if the market can actually go above 15,900 with a lot of momentum. If the market above 15,900, then it is quite possible that we see the highs in today's session itself. So the all-time highs probably in today's session. I had told you in my mail as well, I had told you the true colors of Nifty will be seen today. Okay, that's the reason I had told you today is a positive day, and the market is quite seemingly going head to head and toe to toe, seemingly on the positive side. It is seeing the markets to go continuously positive, though the market actually happens to fall a bit, continuously taking the positive zone, and it is continuously going on the higher side is what the market is actually showing. So the strength will probably hold on until the level of 15,850 is taken down. So that's the technical analysis for today, guys. If you are looking for the basics of stock market, then click on the first link in the description below, and you will get my book in Amazon, which is available, or basics of market, and that is available on Amazon. You can buy it and read it. And I have given you 2 strategies to make money on a daily basis using technical analysis in my basics of stock markets book to make sense for your daily trading. That being said, this is the end of Market Profits Show with Ashok. And if you have any questions, please do leave it in the comment. I'll read all the comments and I'll give you the answers accordingly. And if you have any technical analysis questions, please do ask in sessions up to come. And that being said, this is the end of Market Profits Show. Happy trading and happy money making. Bye bye.